Hi, and welcome back to my office. I'd like to share with you some tech tips for your marketing. It's important to have a marketing strategy. It's important to go through. I have 9 steps that I share with all of my business clients for marketing. And I'm going to put a link to it on the website, bizmapptbo.com. You can go to it and go through the 9 steps. There will be a video there for you as well. However, in general, you need to know, what is your purpose? Why are you even online? What is your value that you're adding? What do you want to tell people? You are crafting a story. How can you capture your story visually? And if you think of, there are 3 things that I want to share: that I'm a family-run company, that I have the best chocolates in the world, that we make these chocolates right here, and that I give back to this community. People love it. They will shop with you if you're giving back to the community before they're going to shop with someone else who does not give back to the community. If those are the 3 messages that you want to be sharing, and you'd like to share, 40% of message 1, 40% of message 2, and 20% of the fact that you give back to the community, or a different mix, then put out your electronic calendar and make sure you think of when you can actually schedule these posts. And then think of, how can I visually capture the moment where my client is eating that chocolate and they're loving it and they're sharing it? Because 80% of the people out there are going to trust a message they see retweeted or shared online by someone they know versus the company. They want to hear other people's experiences. So in the purpose, you want to then identify who's my target audience, who in that target audience might share this information, so that it gets some legs, it gets some viral growth. It's very exciting, it's very possible. And like I said, go through my 9 steps and it'll help you understand, okay, I know my purpose, I know who my target audience is, I know what my keywords are, I know how to measure success, I know where I'm getting this visual content, I know what my calendar is, I know who my local giants or my network giants are who are going to share this message, and I know who the contributors are in the community who might have information that I will share. So those are just 9 steps that you need to go through in order to have your digital marketing strategy completed, and then simply implement it by your community. But know who in your community are your giants. Who are those people that you might actually work with in real life that also have a huge presence online? Do you know that if you mention them on Facebook or on Twitter or on Instagram, they will actually share your post to all of their followers. So it's a great way to grow. Why do you want to do that? Again, if someone's already following someone and they see that they've shared or retweeted your message, you're more believable than just tweeting it out there. 1, 2, you get a lot more reach when someone shares it, you get engagement, and that's when you start growing. So you really want to make that evident. Another tech tip is, if you have a handle, make sure you put it out there so people see it. Right now, I'm hoping that there's a handle at the bottom of this scene where you can see at bizmapptbo, or you can see at Sophie Andreu, because those are my handles on both Facebook and on Twitter and on Instagram. So you want to be able to see what the handles are so you can communicate. Put your online handles into the traditional world. If you have a mug that you're giving out at a trade show, make sure your handles are on that mug. Another tech tip is that there's a ton of resources for you to leverage that help you improve your social media. If you're a chamber member, we have over 64 virtual tutorials that I've put on a system for chamber members. You can go online, and for free as a chamber member, you can have access to these videos. Each video is 15 minutes or less. I call it coffee break learning. And you can go on and find out, how do I create my strategy? You can go on and find out, okay, so now I have my overall digital strategy. How do I create my Facebook digital strategy? How do I actually post? How do I future post? How do I use management tools? Another tip is to actually use the management tools in social media. There are management tools in social media that can help you future post on LinkedIn, for example. From one place, you can repurpose the words you'd like to send out there through Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, and the photos. Therefore, instead of having to log into LinkedIn, to log into Twitter, to log into Facebook, you can from one location, whether it's buffer.com or whether it's hootsuite.com, log in and repurpose it to these different platforms. It's a great time-saving tool. And what you need to do, of course, is change the language so it's Twitter appropriate and so that it's Facebook appropriate. Then from that one tool, you can listen and see what are people engaging with and reply right from that one tool. Don't forget to listen to what they're saying and reply. On Facebook, you want to reply within 2 days. On Twitter, however, you need to reply within 2 hours. So take advantage of the resources that we have out there for you and leverage the power of digital marketing.